Last week, at an auction in Germany, 5 paintings failed to sell amid doubts of their authenticity. It was feared they could be forgeries. So you may be wondering, who was the artist meant to be then? Who was this painter, this creative genius? And the paintings were said to be by a young Austrian called Adolf Hitler. And the mayor of the town where this auction took place said it was an extremely poor taste because the town in question was fucking Nuremberg. Like that place hasn't got enough to do with Hitler already. And I'm not surprised that people are making forgeries, but what I am baffled by is who wants a picture painted by Hitler? Unless, of course, you want a very strange conversation piece. Get some guests over and go, oh, have you seen the new watercolour? Do you know who it's by? The man who went on to be the leader of the Third Reich, responsible for tens of millions of deaths, a twisted, psychotic pervert who shot himself rather than face the consequences of his actions. More sherry, anyone? The only real irony with these paintings is they're all landscapes. So you can get an idea of what parts of Europe looked like before the Nazis rolled their fucking panzer tanks across it and the Allies bombed it back into the Stone Age. But I have an interest in history, in particular the Second World War, and something that never ceases to amaze me are the amount of people who idolise the Nazis, this murderous regime who essentially lost the Second World War. And on Saturday, I was in the supermarket, and I swear this is true. Not being in the supermarket, that doesn't take much of a leap of faith. But I walked past this bloke, and I had to stop and look again to confirm that I had seen what I thought I'd seen. Because the back of this guy's head was covered in a massive tattoo of the death's head insignia of the SS. And I thought, my word, I bet he's a sane and intelligent chap. I wonder what he does for a living. I doubt it's public relations. But let's be honest, he hasn't got a fucking job, has he? I expect he sits at home on the dole all day, blaming the reason he's not employed on all these fucking immigrants and nothing to do with the massive Nazi tattoo on his head! Actually, I guess that guy, he'd probably quite like one of those paintings done by Adolf Hitler. Was it just Hitler was artistic, or were there other dictators? Can I go on eBay and find a teapot made by Saddam Hussein? But as I stood looking at this gentleman, a morbidly obese skinhead with a football shirt and jogging bottoms, I thought, my word, there is a fine example of the master race. But I had a look in his shopping basket to see what else he bought, and in there were bagels. Bagels, the traditional food of Eastern European Jews. Heil fucking Hitler, you utter fucking moron.